I think a lot of people listening are going to find it absolutely baffling that at another time where we have seen another mass shooting in the United States, and yes, you are someone who supports gun rights, and I get that you are close to the amendment, the Article 2, the amendment to the right to have a gun, but to say that you're not supportive of gun-free zones is extraordinary.
Right. Well, I think the idea of a gun-free zone is, I think it's simply a very dangerous and terrible idea.
You think it's dangerous to have an area where there aren't guns?
Well, I think, like I said, I think there's certain areas that could be gun-free zones, but if they have no police or armed security, that makes them a seriously dangerous idea, because the area yesterday where the shooting was, there was minimal security, minimal armed security, and it was a gun-free zone, so you walk in knowing that...
But this then becomes an arms race, doesn't it? You arm everybody.
Well, no, the idea of a gun-free zone is the only people who are going to bring a gun into a gun-free zone are criminals, and if they're not...
But if you don't have the gun-free zones, you are essentially saying arm everybody in order to protect everyone. And if that were an argument that were... You know, you could see a similar argument being made in London. The reason why people take knives out onto the streets of London is to try and protect themselves. It's not an argument to say, well, give everybody a knife, is it?
Right, well, I mean, I wouldn't say like I said, I don't think it's right now. I think it's too easy to get a gun right now because a lot of felons are getting guns. We don't have adequate background check system. We do, and we do have it. The laws just aren't in the place. States aren't sharing it. Most of the people who've bought guns for these massive, high-profile mass shootings, they simply shouldn't have had guns. They were felons. They were offenders, and states aren't sharing their criminal record systems, so they were able to buy guns in a different state, or they were a federal offender and they were able to buy a gun in a state which they shouldn't have been able to.
Mm-hmm.
And the idea of a gun-free zone to me is, there's a lot of very decent law-abiding citizens